Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I'm working on getting me a glass of water. Then we're gonna take this bad boy out to the grill. All right, there we go. Water. Okay, first things first, I'm gonna take this out to the smoker. This gorgeous tri-tip that I got on super sale. About a little under 2 pounds. All right, be back in a minute. She's on. I'm gonna go run this out there. So another 2 seconds, please. Okie dokie, guys. Need to get the potatoes going. That's going to take the longest. It's a ugly potato. All right, get these washed. No. Chimchurri sauce. Okay. So let those bad boys go. Start the broccoli. Chimchurri sauce can take no time at all. We'll need that here in a second. Watch this. I didn't spread this. Oh well. Let's lose some, I say. Nice, you got some tri-tip. Yeah, I got them on sale. My friend at the meat counter sold it to me, a 2-pound tri-tip for $7.99 or something. It's ridiculously cheap considering it's about $13.99 a pound. I got them once because it was cheap and thought it was really good. Yeah, I've had tri-tip. This is my first time cooking tri-tip, so I'm just going to treat it much like a steak. Although it's a little bit closer to like a brisket than a steak, but got some experience with that. Yeah, and sirloin's about my favorite cut of steak anyway. I know everyone's up their own butt about ribeyes and stuff of that nature. I prefer the lean, and then supplementing with fat, butter, oil, things like that. You rarely ever cook a steak to a high enough temperature to render the fat anyway. Unless it's like the outside fat cap. How was your weekend, Magnificent? Did you do anything exciting? I went to Canada for the week to see my mom. Got back last night. That's right. I remember you were saying you were in Canada. But did you have fun? Did you do anything? Or did you just kind of hang out with them? You see some old friends? Just hung out. It was nice. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. We ended up taking a day trip um, to Springfield, Missouri, which is about roughly 3 hours away from where we live. Uh, I'd never been there. And there was a comedian I like who was retiring from touring, and so this was the last chance to see a show. And I'd never seen him, so we made the trip up there for that. And it was my wife's birthday, so we ate at this nice like farm to table restaurant that was actually really nice and not like terribly expensive. And then spent the night and then had brunch at a Dutch restaurant, which was very interesting. Um, it was only okay. Yeah. How starchy would you think potato water would be? Eh. Was the restaurant good? The farm to table one was. The Dutch one was okay. We ordered like 5 things to try. Everything my wife ordered was really good. Everything I ordered was really okay. Like she ordered a Dutch specialty known as junk, which is like little tiny um, mini pancakes that came in a bowl with butter and syrup, like apple syrup. She loved it. I tried it, and it was really good. And then she got a breakfast sandwich, and she really liked hers. I got their version of a full English breakfast called the Big Brexit, which was okay. Um, I subbed beans on toast. I got the beans. I subbed the toast for a like Dutch pancake, which is like a thicker version of a crepe, uh, which was okay. It just was pretty plain. It would be like eating um, a crepe with no filling. Um, and the full English breakfast, their rasher of bacon was really good, but everything else was just eh. So, like I said, it wasn't bad. It just could have been better. Wow, that's all my oregano. I'm gonna have to get more oregano. And then red pepper flakes to taste. That seems about right. It's a bit more than a tablespoon, but nothing with a heat. All right, I need to stir that and then let it sit for about 5 minutes. This is my chimchurri sauce currently working on. But yeah, other than that, it's a nice time. We left here around noon, got there about 3. Um, checked into our hotel, hung out for about an hour, and then drove to the restaurant. And then by the time we were done eating, the show opened in about 30 minutes, and it was about a 30-minute drive to the place. Show took forever to start. It didn't start till close to 8. We got there about 6:30. So chairs were a little small. It was an old theater. Show was good. There's a fight in the middle of it, so they had to escort some old drunk lady and old drunk man out, which was, it was like 5 minutes from the ending, so hard to think it was worth it. And then, yeah, went home, slept, or not went home, went to the hotel and slept. Then checked out, ate, went to the breakfast place, and then drove back home by noon. It was nice. We don't do that very often. I didn't set the timer for the broccoli. I guess I'll just have to do it by looks. I've made that broccoli a lot. That shouldn't be an issue. But I got to start remembering to set timers. I don't know why I keep forgetting to do this recently. Oh, you might appreciate this because we were talking about it last time you were here. I did get a bunch of commissioned Bunny Girl art in today, like 20 minutes before the stream started. It's sitting on my table. Oh, crap. Try that again. They turned out wonderful. Here, I'll take. This one was from last week. This was also from the same guy. Both watercolor. And then this is done from a man in Brazil who's both of these are comic book artists. So, all in all, came out pretty. My wife will be excited by them for sure. How much did I need of this? 3/4 cup. Is this a cup's worth? Doesn't look like a cup's worth. I probably need more. I don't frame them. We have a binder, like a portfolio that artists keep their work in, that we keep all of ours in. Because we like to go to comic book conventions and request artists do them there. And we carry them with us to show like what we've gotten before. So we have about 33 of them, I think, so far. We've been doing it for a little, like 2 years now. The reason I don't stream on Wednesdays is because we go to the comic book shop where we're good friends with everyone there, and there's a lot of artists who go there and hang out, including some big names in the industry. Um, so we spend a lot of time around people like that, and so they always tell us who's good to go commission, or we even have some from a lot of them too. Um, so they're always interested to see what our new stuff looks like. I didn't put the broccoli in. I'm an idiot. No wonder I didn't set a timer. I'm all over the place, man. I'm gonna go see what my tri-tip temperature's at. Give me a 2 second. Somebody to show up. Yeah, they're tri-tip will be done in 41 minutes. Forty-one minutes minus 4, 37 minutes. Uh, now for 6 cloves of garlic. Oh, come on. Like that. There we go. Okie dokie. Time to peel garlic. I need to get my strainer ready. Okie dokie. My wife's telling me she's going to be late. Okay, that's going to steam for 5 minutes. And then we're going to pull them out and smash them. So do you go back to work tomorrow then? Or are you back to help with your mod duties? Unfortunately, yeah. I did look up your two suggested Twitch channels. I can see why you're partial to both. It's mulch madness and spring cleanup till June. Ugh. That sounds awful. Which ones? Corn and Faith? Yeah, the ASMR one and the live IRL one who's going to Japan. I didn't see any streams of theirs. They weren't on, but I did look them up. I think I'd be more partial to the IRL streamer, personally. ASMR doesn't do much for me. Oh, I believe they are. They look good. They look great. I mean, not like look-wise. I mean, they are both very pretty. I just meant like they seem like good channels. If I ever actually have time, I might actually tune in. Cornelius does it on Kick when she does. Looks wise and funny, yeah. I have never actually gotten on Kick. Alright, it's time to smash some potatoes. So we get those in the oven as quickly as possible. Be a little while, as they say, but there's some good streamers there. Yeah, I don't doubt it. How do I want to do this? This has cooled down significantly. I'm gonna flip this. Ooh. Sorry about that. I don't think this sheet is going to be big enough. Okay, so don't go that hard, or they will. Do it anyway. Some of these are just going to be a pile of potato crumbs, which is fine. I'm going to swap these though. There's that. Oh boy. Okay, enough. I hear. I could have been unhelpful. Melt that real quick. Get it, my friends? Hey, none of that. If you want to bark at people, bark at them when we're not on the internet. Seems like a terrible idea. That was a terrible idea. Terrible idea. Terrible idea. This is working perfectly fine, and I tried to change it, and it was a dumb idea. The more cracks, the more crusties we can have. Let's do a couple big ones and see what happens. Ooh, that one's gross. Three and three. Borkin. Yeah, my dog is loud sometimes, but I love him. He's very protective. Get to that in a second. God dang it. Okay, we're done with this. And this. And this. Not this. Not this. Okay. We're going to paint these. A nice mix of oil and butter. Going well. Okay. Those are nice and lacquered. Let's get them with a little garlic salt and get them in the oven. These things take a while. Darwin. Hello. Welcome. Nice of you to join us. What brings you in today? I think that's pretty well peppered. There we go. Excuse me. Get this in the oven. Okay. How are you? The food looks lovely, I have to say. Thank you. I appreciate that. We're about the halfway point. I've got some broccoli that's done. I've got a almost finished chimchurri sauce and a tri-tip that's got 13 minutes left before I'm going to bring it in and do the reverse sear to finish it off. But I'm doing well. How are you doing? Why did I put the pepper away? I need the pepper for my stuff. Little coarse salt. Little MSG. I'm going to do a wipe down real quick. There's a lot of potato pellets. I'm alright, thanks. Just here trying to learn how to cook visually. Oh. So, like, make your food look prettier? Or just like you want to learn how to cook and you're a visual learner? No, like learn how to cook and I'm a visual learner. Oh. Well, you've come to a good place. I like to talk about what I'm doing. If you want my two best example or two best things to suggest if you want to learn how to cook is get yourself a nice knife that you will take care of and just be willing to try things. Because nobody gets good at cooking overnight. Like this broccoli. Any sort of roasted vegetable, broccoli, green beans, asparagus, Brussels sprouts, green, or any like bell peppers, very easy way to do it is to roast it in the oven. And all you do is cut it up, take some olive oil, sprinkle it over the top, salt and pepper it, then put it in at 425. I don't know what that is if you are working off Celsius. And then 15 to 20 minutes until you've got a nice little crust. You can see how it's pretty. My wife didn't used to eat vegetables until I did this. Now she requests this like every day. Okay, back to the chimchurri. I have the third cup dry oregano, 1 tablespoon red pepper flake, 3 teaspoons boiling water, 3/4 cup finely minced flat leaf parsley, 6 cloves garlic. Okay. Half cup red wine vinegar, 1 cup neutral oil, salt and pepper. Half cup red wine vinegar. I need to bring this closer. I feel like you guys aren't seeing what I'm doing. How about that? Half cup. This is finishing. It has. I'm actually going to switch to a cheaper just because of how much I'm using. Olive oil is expensive. And a cup of olive oil is a lot. There we go. 1 cup. Well, Darwin, is there anything particular you wanted to learn how to cook and favorites? Always helpful to throw some pointers. Or it may be something I have cooked. I do have a nice backlog of VODs available that I've cooked probably 20, 30 things so far. Just simple stuff first, then I guess harder stuff. Okay. Man, how's this chimchurri look? Pretty good. Build up my skills. That's the perfect way to look at it. You don't want to climb a mountain by trying to go to Everest first. Yeah, a kitchen knife and a thermometer, and you can about do anything. What is this? Where did that come from? Salt. Well, if you come back tomorrow, I'm doing sloppy joes from scratch, and that's a pretty easy recipe. And then Friday, I'm doing creamy chicken orzo pasta. And then Saturday around lunchtime, I'm doing pork tacos, ground pork tacos. I'm pretty excited about that. We haven't had pork tacos in a while. I like to call them sloppy hoes. I'll try to make it tomorrow. Yeah. If you throw me a follow, you'll get notified whenever we go live. And like I said, I try to keep a lot of this pretty simple if you're interested. So anyway, all right, I'm gonna go check on my tri-tip, and if it's done, I'll bring it back. If not, it'll probably be about 5 minutes. I'll be back sooner than that, but I'll have to come go look. All right, I'm back. According to my thermometer, I have 20 more minutes. Going a little slower than I thought. But that'll actually time out perfectly with the... Oh, thanks. I appreciate the follow. That'll time out perfectly when the potatoes are supposed to be done. But I still have to sear the meat. So, get out my cast iron here. Never mind, I'm not doing it in the cast iron, it's dirty. I'm going to do it in a steel pan. How do you do your sloppy hose, Red Epicent? Do you buy Manwich or do you make it yourself? I grew up on Manwich and I have no issue with it, but I know it's one of those things where if you can make it yourself, that's how most people kind of expect it. Anyway, bro, I'll try to make it to the next stream if I can. It's getting late. Good luck with the food. Thanks, Darwin. I appreciate you showing up. I hope you get to come back regularly. We're going to have a lot of fun making things. Have a good night, dude. I wish there was more stuff I could do to fill time like this, because I feel bad. I know it's boring while we're waiting. Although I feel like with more people, there'll be more conversation, and therefore it won't be as boring. So, hopefully, we'll see where this goes. Sorry, I'm watching this knife. I'll check the message here in a second. Hi, bud. Put you up. Sometimes I cheat, but I've been making my own with tomato paste and ketchup, and it was good. But I always like to add bell pepper and onion. Yeah. I just have onion this time. I do tend to do it with like jalapenos, onion, and sometimes bell peppers. Mine's ketchup, mustard, tomato paste, Worcestershire, a whole bunch of other stuff. And I like to put fried onions on mine. I don't make them because it's a lot of cleanup for something I can buy for $3. I also put sriracha in the mix, apple cider vinegar. I've got it all written down. Petite cut tomatoes, diced tomatoes. Do I? I feel like I don't talk all that much. It's actually funny. I don't. My wife was. I was asking her for anything she thought I could do to fix or like make the stream better. She told me that I should go for an overhead angle. So I bought this overhead camera holder off Amazon for like $40. And the thing is kind of junky, but I'm keeping it for now. But I worry that if you just do that flat look down angle, it's less dynamic and it's screwed in, so I can't like easily move you around to go look at a frying pan or what's in the oven. I really need to get a second camera. I'll try your recipe. I just bought stuff for it, coincidentally. Okay. I should probably re-put these back in the oven. They've been sitting a little bit. Oh, I already did the salt and pepper. Why am I? I should taste this. That needs a lot more pepper and a lot more salt. I'm glad I tasted it. Got some manager deal on some sweet Italian sausage. I'm gonna try it. Oh, that would be good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a sucker for sweet tomato sauce, which is not a thing out here. Oh, my wife's home.
Do you know that I stood with everything on Minutes of turnstile talking to Ryan.
Hey, you remember how you told me I shouldn't go over to my parents yesterday because I don't know how to disengage and just go home?
What did you do?
That's what you should have done.
Oh, yeah. It is what I should have done. I literally kept going. He's like, I'm sorry, do you need me something? I was like, Ryan? He's like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, Ryan? Ryan?
I see you have learned the Midwest goodbye, which is there is no goodbye. You say goodbye and then talk for 15 more minutes and then do it again.
He's too. This is all really good. I'm happy with all of this.
Are you?
Yeah. Are you not?
I am.
This is bigger than I thought it'd be.
11 by 12.
Yeah.
It's only 2 inches shorter than the standard 11 by 14.
2 inches can be a lot.
Don't I know it? I think I'm bad at disengaging too. Yeah, it's a thing out here. We're all very polite in the Midwest. And so nobody ever wants to like...
I do.
Yeah, well,
I'm not from here.
Yeah, you're from the South. This should be more of a problem for you, but it's not. I like hanging out with my dad, though. Yeah, I do too. Whenever I see my parents, I start a conversation to be nice because I don't talk to them as much as I should. And they only live like 20 minutes from our house. But generally, we're going over there to like pick up our dog, who we had to stay over there while we were gone. We go over and visit fairly regularly, but I don't know. Just trying to be polite sometimes. Even though we've got, like, things we need to do.
Buddy!
Hung out with him all day. That's nice. Me and my dad don't have a lot in common.
What stage are you
at? Stage 4, terminal.
No. That's not what I meant. Like, is there time?
To what? Are you talking about a WALK? Go to the bathroom?
Just go upstairs, change, things like that.
Yeah. I've got 8 minutes, although I'm going to go check again. So try. 10 minutes left until I need to bring that in here, and then I'll cook it in this. You can eat that. That's been ready for a while. Probably
a little cold.
Well, the potatoes take 35 to 45 minutes.
I'm not complaining. I'm still going to eat it.
I know. I can put it back in the oven to heat it up after they're done. So you're going to finally put all these in the book and name them and do everything?
Yeah.
Okay. I was also very happy with how this other one came out that we get to see.
Yeah, I'll have to take pictures later.
Yeah.
I just want to go change and everything.
Okay. Our mailman wasn't the normal guy today. Because it was like 3:30. I went outside and was cleaning the grill. And the guy pulled into our driveway. It was a younger guy. I was like, oh, he's like, I've got 5 packages for you. I was like,
5? Did they all come individually?
Yeah, when you order from that website, they come in.
Oh, these had to come separately too?
Yes. I took all the recycle out. There's just this plasterboard and styrofoam one.
Need anything from upstairs?
Not currently.
Do you want shorts or you good?
Yeah, I would take a pair of shorts to change into after streaming. Also, there's going to be a game changer tonight. Okay. Hmm. Are your parents retired, or do they still work, Red? Oh, nice. My dad's getting close. Although he'll probably take a buyout and early retire here. I would say within 6 months to a year. Come here, buddy. You want a carrot? You want a carrot? You want this carrot? You got to do a trick. Can you sit? Good boy. Can you boop? Boop. Shake. Shake. Good boy. Come on. Big one. Come on. Good boy. Yeah, I can't imagine what it's like to be retired. I've still got 27 years at my current job, unless the streaming takes off or I win the lottery. The fact that that's like my entire life repeated that I've lived so far is just nuts to me. Hard to fathom. All right. The city. Ba, ba, ba. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Come on, bud. You gotta go. E-R-E. Yes, sorry. Sorry. Do. We're trying to get this ready. All right, I'm gonna go pull my tri-tip. Be back. Hello, folks. I'm back with my tri-tip. Okie dokie. These potatoes are getting ready to come out. That was dumb. That was dumb. Ooh. About that. You think you'll like these?
Snoring?
He's not actually snoring.
Are these potatoes?
Yes.
Did they just come out of the oven? So like I shouldn't pick one up and eat one.
You could, but they're gonna be.
You put those back in.
Yeah? Did you not want me to?
I did. I misunderstood. I should be taking pictures of these things.
I want to see what my steak got up to.
It looks like a big like tongue.
It's actually, I think, a butt cheek. Put these in the fridge.
He's awake. He's just making that noise.
Yeah, he's got the cone on.
No, he doesn't.
No, it's just.
Oh.
If you take a picture of this, please stir it first.
Like that?
Yeah.
Did you want a picture of that?
Well, we should let it rest about 5 minutes.
Okay.
Some of these are extra burnt, so I apologize. But they should be about the crispiest thing you've
Was
ever
this
had.
supposed to go in the fridge? Oh.
Yeah.
I had one.
And?
For tasty.
I'm supposed to smoke it.
Oh, probably to make them prettier.
I ended up using all of the parsley, fresh parsley I had that I was supposed to use for a couple of recipes. I get it. I just want to see if you made it up to 1/3. I got a new follower, so I'm happy about that.
Yay! Who is it?
Darwin, bunch of ones.
Oh.
I'm gonna guess based on the way that they talked, they were European. They were.
People can be from anywhere.
Well, they said it was nighttime. Yeah, ever since I took this thing off, it's been all funny.
Sorry.
Yeah, yes, it is. I'm just trying to get it back to.
Part of it is you used to tilt that down.
Well, I did, but this used to be on that, and it's not anymore.
You just
So
rotate it.
you can't, but it's on there. It barely moves.
Oh. But you said it used to be back here?
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Something got screwed on differently.
I'm gonna have to mess with it some more because I really don't like how that looks.
Sorry.
All right, we hit 126, so we are going to have a temperature that is edible.
What? I took a tiny one.
If you want to eat some, eat these real crusty ones.
Okay.
One more of them. Like that. Give me that later.
Can you prefer that?
Yeah, I'm gonna move it on here first.
Okay. I have to say, as much as I was against it, I love the paper towels here.
I swear I wanted it in the first place.
I know, you were right.
Oh, wow.
It's on stream, you were right.
Well, nobody's here but us.
Oh, did Beneficent leave?
He said he'd be right back.
Be right back.
I think he's smoking.
Meats or cigarettes?
I assume cigarettes, but I don't.
Is that an awkward angle? Do you want a different picture?
It's alright. Could be better.
You prefer that?
Watch out. Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
It looks like a horn.
Wasn't that your favorite Longhorns? Could you please stop snacking so I can finish it?
I'm sorry. Oh. Oh my god.
What?
Oh, you move.
Well, I was happy you were able to not work until super late.
Yeah.
And then stay until super late.
Yep, sorry about that.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Not intentional.
Not upset. It worked out. Did you wipe out this plate that I originally used?
Yeah. Like, wash it out, or
Just drain it and clean it so I can use it again.
you don't need these, right?
Those garlics. They're actually just cooked. You can eat them if you want. So, moist steak.
Bleeding everywhere.
Not blood. Juices, yeah. Can you get a picture of that? I wish I had a sprig of rosemary to go on there. It'd look really good.
Like that?
Yeah. Now, I need you to build me a plate that's pretty.
Okay.
Preferably if you can, like this chunk of meat. Or
Stop touching it.
that chunk of meat. Sorry.
I was like, what are you doing? So you just want this chunk of meat?
This one maybe because it's a little redder.
Okay.
But I'd like them fanned out so I can...
Yep, I know.
Okay.
I understand the assignment for once.
Wanted to clarify.
No, it's fair. I know, Skipper.
Because he wants it, right?
Yeah.
Classic. Classic dog being comfy. I can sprinkle some more parsley on there too if I need to.
Wait.
That looks pretty good.
Is that okay?
Yeah. You want to do the drizzle?
You just want it down the middle, right?
Yeah. I want more chunks than anything.
I know.
Thank you. Oh, that's so good.
Okay.
Yes.
Or do you want it worse?
Perfect. Aussie win. What a magnificent dish. Yeah, isn't it? It's the tri-tip, the roasted broccoli, and the smashed potatoes. I made everything. My wife is the one who makes it look pretty for Instagram and for the profile picture on the pod.
that okay? Do
You try from a different angle. Yeah. How splendid. Yeah. I'm excited to try it too. Yeah, that's actually a lot better.
Okay.
Sorry, I just... Sometimes you, like, strike gold on the first try.
And sometimes I don't.
Alright, I'm so excited to try this. Sorry you only got here for the end, Ozzy. That's very tasty. Ooh. This is straight up Parapos, Morgan. Although you didn't get the stick of Parapos.
Yeah, I got little steak thingies.
Oh, the medallions, that's right.
Medallions. The word I was going for.
It may behoove you to put a little bit of chimchurri, not a lot. Thank you for the follow, Ozzy.
Sorry, I gotta do this while I still have natural light.
We're going to be doing this again tomorrow with Sloppy Joe's from scratch. And then Wednesday is comic book day for us, so I won't stream that day. And then Thursday we have tickets to a ramen restaurant. It's doing a special cultural event. So Friday we'll be back, and I'll be doing a creamy orzo chicken pasta. And then Saturday for either lunch or dinner, I'm going to do some pork tacos. So there's a lot of stuff coming. Quite the lineup. Yeah. I try to keep it varied.
Am I allowed to eat now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go for it. Those crispy potatoes are really good.
Yeah.
You got any favorites, Ozzy? Like anything you like to see made or eat? I'm always looking for suggestions. Thank you for taking the less rare ones.
Isn't that okay?
No, that wasn't sarcastic.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't want the rare ones.
That was the problem with it having a tip at the end, was that side cooked quicker than the...
It's the Morgan side and the Chris side.
Yeah.
And I just got my finger on that knife.
Honestly, no clue. Oh, okay. Well, if you ever think of one, I'm always open. I've been pretty varied with everything I've done. What's up, Morgan?
I was just trying to figure out what I wanted to do.
Oh.
No problem. But I did take your knife.
Yes, I was...
Do you want it back?
I'll take it back when you're done. I could have used the knife that I cut everything with. I am going to eat this fried garlic that I basted the meat in. I'm going to head out now. I'll try to stop in tomorrow. So long. All right, Ozzy, have a good one. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for the follow. Looking forward to seeing you hang out. Man, I'm cooking today. Thank you. Literally. You didn't want this one?
Thought about it.
Take it. It's a perfect square. It's literally 2 squared. Oh, I told you know how John said he was going to be down here?
No.
Oh.
I thought Louise was going to be down here.
They both are.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah?
John isn't anymore.
Oh.
Remember, because he said he was going to be here when we were, the week that we were, or the start of the weekend that we were leaving for Springfield, and then
Oh, yeah.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah, what? Why did you do it this way?
Because originally it was in
A different pan?
It was in this pan, and then when I started smushing them, I went, there's not enough room. So I tried to maneuver them. These aren't hard to make. They're time consuming. I say that, but it was boil potatoes like you would normally make mashed potatoes. And then I took my pan and had to smash each one individually, and like half of them would get stuck to the bottom of the pan, so I had to scrape them off.
Do you want dinner, Bob?
And then I started doing them in groups of 2 or 3, which is why you see some bigger stuff. But other than that, it was just like half a stick of butter and some olive oil, and then salt and pepper. Were you willing to have a little bit of the chimchurri? It makes the steak taste better, that's all. Not that it's bad. What if Red made it back? Genuine question. Do you think sound gates keep farts from being heard? I just want to know for science.
You can test it later with Grant if you want.
Well, regardless, it's going to be recorded.
What is this?
Chimchurri.
No. What's in?
Parsley, oregano, garlic, red pepper flakes, olive oil, red wine vinegar, salt and pepper, and a little MSG.
So nothing that I shouldn't like.
Correct. I'm just saying put a little bit of the, like, chunkies on there.
Yeah?
Okay, sure.
I stirred it. Just getting the olive oil off the top.
The olive oil is where I don't like it.
I don't know.
I did go back to my, like, bigger olive oil because I was like, this bottle is $18 and I have to put a cup of it in this. I'm like, I'm going to go with the little cheaper one. Sorry. Chocolate milk?
No.
I know.
I did that one time.
You did it multiple times.
One time.
One time that I noticed, one time I didn't notice.
What?
There was the one time that I, like, after the fact was like, why are you drinking chocolate milk? And then there was the one time that I noticed you were doing it ahead of time.
I like chocolate milk.
I know, it's just a weird thing to have it do.
Is it? You say I'm a child all the time.
We're all children in some way.
No, I'm gonna do the adult thing and have my fruit punch. Not my chocolate milk.
Which fruit punch? You gonna punch the banana or the apple?
The orange.
Aren't you glad I asked? Well, that's all, folks. As you can see, I've finished the steak, and I've finished the delicious potatoes, which I highly recommend doing. I appreciate those who came to hang out. Red, it's always good to see you. And the two who followed.
Have you had Ghetto lately?
I had him last week. He works later.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, have a good rest of the day, and then remember, I'll be back tomorrow for Sloppy Joe's. Or Sloppy Hose, as Red calls them. Hopefully I'll see you guys then. Thanks.